Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Let's see.
Hello, hello.
So I'll wait a couple of minutes. Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Miss K. Yes, long time. Nice to see you. Is Amber his girlfriend? Was it his wife? I'm not sure who Amber is. I'm not sure if I should start reading and wait for a few more people to come into the live. All right, so I'm just gonna start. It's okay if there's not that many people here. So this is a short biography from poets.org. On April 18th, 1925, Bob Kaufman was born in New Orleans, Louisiana, one of 13 children. His mother was a black Catholic from Martinique, his father a German Orthodox Jew. As a child, Kaufman took part in both Catholic and Jewish religious services. He was also exposed to the voodoo beliefs of his maternal grandmother. At the age of 13, he ran away and joined the Merchant Marine, surviving 4 shipwrecks and circumnavigating the globe 9 times in the next 20 years. When Bob left the Merchant Marine in the early 1940s, he went to New York City to study literature at the New School, where he met William S. Burroughs and Allen Ginsberg. The three went to San Francisco and joined other notable writers at the center of the beat scene, drawing inspiration from the improvisatory bebop jazz featured at the Beat's favorite North Beach watering holes. Bob began reciting his spontaneous compositions in bars and coffee houses and on the streets, earning himself the nickname of the original bebop man. Hardly any of this early material was written down. Most of his publications were transcribed from his oral performances. In 1959, Bob, Ginsberg, John Kelly, and William founded Beatitude magazine, which would help launch the careers of many aspiring poets. The following year, Bob accepted an invitation to read his poetry at Harvard. In 1961, he was nominated for Great Britain's prestigious Guinness Award. Despite his success in the public sphere, Bob's personal life was deteriorating. The next few years were marked by financial hardship, meth addiction, and imprisonment. When John F. Kennedy was killed in 1963, it prompted Bob to take a Buddhist vow of silence. He withdrew from society and did not speak again until 1975, on the day the Vietnam War ended, when he walked into a coffee shop and recited, and recited, "All those ships that never sailed." A period of intense activity and productivity ensued, but Bob again withdrew into solitude in 1978 after telling editor Raymond Foy, "I want to be anonymous. My ambition is to be completely forgotten." In 1981, he received a fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts, and he died on January 12th, 1986, from emphysema. So that's it for the little short biography on him. I see more people in the live. Hi, Living Queen. Hi, Nancy, Daniel. Hi, Sherry, Greg, and Roy. Thank you guys for coming. So now I'm going to read. So he actually went to Rikers Island twice. I don't know if I put it in a slide. Let me see. So yeah, I wrote there. So in 1963, he was arrested for walking on the grass of the Washington Square Park, and he was arrested again. I think I missed the second reason. Oh, so the first reason was because he assaulted someone at a nightclub, and he was sent to Rikers Island for the first time in 1962. So the second time he was arrested was in 1963 for walking on the grass. of the Washington Square Park. And he was also sent to a psychiatric hospital for behavioral problems and underwent electroshock therapy, and that affected him. So many say that's probably why he took a vow of silence and just was different, just a completely different person. So this poem was written in at Rikers Island, and it's titled Jail Poems. It's pretty long, so bear with me. I am sitting in a cell with a view of evil parallels, waiting thunder to splinter me into 1,000 me's. It is not enough to be in one cage with oneself. I want to sit opposite every prisoner in every hole. Doors roll and bang, every slam and finality bang. The junkie disappeared into a red noise, stoning out his hell. The ordered wino congratulates himself of not smoking. Fingerprints left lying on black, inky gravestones. Noises of pain seeping through steel walls, crashing. Reach my own hurt. I become part of someone forever. Wild accents of criminals are sweeter to me than hum of cops. Busy, bat- Busy battening down hatches of human souls, cargo destined for ports of accusations, harbors of guilt. What do policemen eat? Socrates, still prisoner, old one, painter, paint me a crazy jail, mad watercolor sails. Poet, how old is suffering? Write it in yellow lead. God, make me a sky on my glass ceiling. I need stars now to lead me through this atmosphere of shrieks and private hells, entrances and exits, in, out, up, down, the civic seesaw. Here, me, now, always here somehow. In a universe of cells, who is not in jail? Jailers. In a world of hospitals, who is not sick? Doctors. A golden sardine is swimming in my head. Oh, we know some things, man, about some things, like jazz and gels and God. Saturday is a good day to go to jail. Now they give you a new form, quivering jelly like, that proves any boy can be president of Muscatel, excuse me. They are mad at him because he's one of them. Gray speckled, unplanned nakedness, stinging, fingerprints grasping toilet bowl. Mr. America wants to bathe. Look, on the floor lying across America's face, a real movie star featured in a million newsreels. What am I doing? Feeling compassion? When he comes out of it, he will help kill me. He probably hates living. Nuts, skin bolts, clanking in his stomach, scrambled. His society's gone to pieces in his belly, bloated. See the great American windmill tilting at itself? Good solid stock, the kind that made America drunk. Success written all over his street streak butt. Successful type success, 40 home runs in one inning. Stop suffering, Jack. You can't fool us. We know. This is the greatest country in the world, ain't it? He didn't make it. Wino in cell 3. There have been too many years in this short span of mine. My soul demands a cave of its own, like the Jane God. Yet I must make it go on, hard like jazz, glowing in the dark plastic jungle, land of long night, chilled. My navel is a button to push when I want inside out. I am not more than a mass of entrails and rough tissue. Must I break my bones? Drink my wine diluted blood? Should I dredge old sadness from my chest? Not again. All those ancient balls of fire, hotly swallowed, let them lie. Let me spit breath mist of introspection, bits of me, so that when I'm gone, I shall be in the air. Someone whom Someone whom I am is no one. Something I have done is nothing. Some place I have been is nowhere. I am not me. What of the answers I must find questions for? All these strange streets and cities for? Thank God for beatniks. All night the stink of rotting people, fumes rising from the pyres of live men, fill my nose with gassy disgust, drown my exposed eyes in tears. Traveling God salesman bursting my eardrum with the dullest part of a good, sexy book. Impatient for Monday and adding machines. Yellow eyed dogs whistling in evening. The baby came to jail today. One more day to hell, filled with floating glands. The jail, a huge hollow metal cube hanging from the moon by a silver chain. Someday Johnny Appleseed is going to chop it down. Three long strings of light, braided into a ray. I am apprehensive about my future. My past has turned its back on me. Shadows I see forming on the wall, pictures of desires protected from my own eyes. After spending all night constructing a dream, morning came and blinded me with a light. Now I seek among mountains of crushed eggshells for the goddamn dream I never wanted. Sitting here wanting things on paper instead of sticking the pencil into the air. The battle of monumental failures raging, both hoping for a good clean loss. Now I see the night, silently overwhelming day. Caught in the imaginary webs of conscious, I weep over my acts, yet believe. Cities should be built on one side of the street. People who can't cast shadows never die of freckles. The end always comes last. We sat at the corner table, devouring each other word by word, until nothing was left, repulsive skeletons. I sit here writing, not daring to stop, for fear of seeing what's outside of my head. There, Jesus didn't hurt a bit, did it? I am afraid to follow my flesh over those narrow, wide hard, soft female beds, but I do. Link by link, we forged the chain, then discovering the end around our necks, we bugged out. We bugged out. I have never seen a wild poetic loaf of bread, but if I did, I would eat it, crust and all. From how many years away does a baby come? Universality, duality, totality. One. The defective on the floor, mumbling, was once a man who shouted across tables, "Come, help flatten a raindrop." Written in written in San Francisco City Prison, cell number 3, 1959. So that was the end of his long poem. Did his poem make sense to you guys, or did it seem like it was all over the place? Here are some pictures, a few pictures of Bob Kaufman. Let me know in the chat. And let me scroll up, say hi to everybody. Liz, hi Liz. How are you? Dixie, Liz, Dixie, Whisper. They have been here for so long. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you guys for coming in the live chat. Greg, Andre, Felicia, Anti Venom, Ash and Emmy, Crystal McQueen. Okay, let me read now. Do you guys think this is Andre? I'm not sure. I don't know. Actually, I do think that Carl Bunchen will be executed. Dixie, yes, I agree. I don't. I think at some points in the poem he made like a little bit of sense. Um, 'Cause I think he was just surrounded by, to him, crazy people in prison, but it was all over the place. Hello, Micah. I'm fine. How are you? And I asked earlier, was anybody following the Johnny Depp case? I actually don't know about Oscar Smith. Let me see. Oscar Smith. What did Oscar do? Oh, he's pretty old too. Um, oh, so just today, the governor of Tennessee denied his clemency. So he killed his estranged wife and her sons. Well, maybe I should do a story on him. He has maintained his innocence for more than 30 years. So he's the oldest person on death row. So that means he's older than Carl Bunchen. Wow. Oh, my thing. Oh, closed out. Let me see. Hi, Sonia. I don't know how I feel these days. People do horrible things. The system is broken. By the time execution happens, they are so mentally broken that it seems cruel. Dixie, I have no interest in any movie stars. Justice delayed is justice denied. Many times the families of the victims don't live to see the justice carried out. That's true. I have told a couple of stories where no members of the victim's family were alive to see the killer executed. Sherry, I'm not sure. I think we're actually yes. Carl was in Texas, and the other guy, Oscar, is from Tennessee. Okay, so anti venom. Can you tell me a little bit about it? Because the Johnny Depp case, what's going on? Did he do something, or did somebody do something to him? And I'm sorry, on Streamyard the comments come in a little bit delayed, so I'm sorry if I'm responding late. I don't know, Mika. Oh wow, hi Professor, how are you? Professor's been here for a long time too. I had no idea. Wow, I would have never expected that. Okay, so Sherry and Professor, you guys are saying two different things. So one, his ex was assaulting him, and you're saying that it's a defamation case. Wow, $50 million. That's crazy. Do you guys think Chris? we're s- we're going so off topic. Do you guys think Chris Rock should have sued Will Smith? I was listening to an interview with oh my gosh, what's his name? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey. I was listening to an interview with Jim Carrey, and he said if that was him, he would have sued the very next day. Oh my goodness, countersuing for $100 million. Got it, Marlene. Thank you. Professor, are you saying the slap was too tame? Drive in. When did you hear this? Because I thought Chris wasn't going to sue. You're right, Dixie. He handled that situation better than I think a lot better than most. But Chris Rock, he already I was watching this one interview where he's been like robbed multiple times and was depressed. That's so embarrassing to be slapped on stage. I don't know. I don't feel like it's tame. I feel like that was still a lot. Oh, good for him driving. Hey Renee, how's it going? When are you going live next? Oh, that's funny, Liz. Renee, who did you talk about? Okay, I'll keep an eye out. All right, guys. So I need to like start editing. Well, not start, but finish editing the next video that I'm posting. Um, so thank you for coming and joining the live to learn a little bit about Bob Kaufman, even though his poem was like, eh. Let me go to YouTube so it's not delayed. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you, Anti Venom. No, I don't partake in 420. I'm clean as a whistle. Hi, Joanne. I mean, actually, bye, Joanne. Bye bye, Crystal. All right, you guys, have a good day or good week. I should be uploading a new video, hopefully Saturday or Sunday. And it's going to be on Krista Pike. Krista Pike. All right. Toodaloo.